Yo, what's up my fellow brethrens? It's your boy Luciv and welcome back to the channel. And in this video, Season 3 just dropped and I made an insane Kilo class setup in Black Ops 6. This hands down is the best Kilo class you can have in the entire game. I'm not over exaggerating in any way. Literally has no recoil, insane TTK, fast ADS and sprint to fire, has good ammo capacity. Like everything about this build is insane. This Kilo class setup makes the gun feel meta, and I got an insane gameplay using it. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and sub if you're new. But now that's over, let's get into this Kilo class setup, then let's get into insane gameplay right after. For the first attachment, I was running the ported compensator. The reason I ran the ported compensator was to get rid of the gun's first shot kick. If you guys tested the weapon out in the firing range or anywhere, you would notice that the first and second bullet always have that jump kick in between, which can throw you off sight, which since the gun is a fully automatic, you can easily readjust to sight. But I just felt like it would make it more consistent when it comes to TTK, because if you shoot the first bullet and the second bullet miss, then you have to realign and then shoot the next four, which kind of can get you killed. So if you guys felt like the gun's TTK was a little bit weird, well, 1 second's like shredding and another second it's like not, it was probably because of the first shot kick in between the bullets probably made you miss the second shot. So that's why I ran ported compensator to remove this entirely from the gun, and it helped dramatically. I land every single shot. The moment I shoot, all 5 bullets connect, and the person's instantly deleted onto the next target. Like, ported compensator, insane. You guys can also try out the compensator if you want. You're just gonna have the first shot kick, but it does give a little bit more recoil stabilization, but it's up to you. You guys can test it out and see what you like. For the second attachment, I was running the long barrel. The reason I ran the long barrel was to have the gun more consistent when it comes to kills long range. And as you guys can see, with the long barrel on, it's 42.8 meters and 75.4 for the beyond. But without it, it is 29.5 and 52. So you guys can see it's a dramatic jump. So that's why I decided to run the long barrel. I feel like the long barrel is definitely one of the must attachments for this gun if you want your gun to actually hit pretty hard range, so it doesn't fall off as much to where it starts converting now to like 6, 7 bullets, 8 bullets per kill, depending on the range. Long barrel just makes it to where you can have that consistent 5 to 4 shot kill depending on your distance. Another good option is the reinforced barrel. You guys just don't get as much range compared to the long barrel, as you guys can see, but you guys can run either or. It does give you more bullet velocity. For the third attachment, I was on the extended mag. Extended mag, definitely the only option. It gives you 50 bullets and it has no cons. Honestly, just run this and keep it pushing. You guys can also try out the extended mag too, but it does nerf your ADS speed and sprint to fire, which is why I didn't run it. I didn't want to nerf my ADS speed by 7% and my sprint to fire by 10, so that's why I didn't run it. But if you guys don't care to nerf it, you can try this out, or you can even try the extended mag 3 if you'd like, which I definitely wouldn't run because it nerfs your aim walking movement speed, ADS, and sprint to fire. And I feel like it's definitely not worth the nerf just for 100 bullets when I could run 50 and get no cons. For the fourth attachment, I was running quick draw. Quick draw, must attachment. Honestly, don't run anything else. I wouldn't recommend anything else. As you guys can see, quick draw makes the ADS speed 188, but without it, as you guys can see, it is 270. That is a dramatic jump, so I feel like it's definitely not worth it. So I feel like quick draw is the only option just to have that fast ADS speed, because majority of the times you are going to be using ADS speed, and since the sprint to fire is already at 200 milliseconds, it's not too bad. So that's why quick draw is like the only option, because you don't really need your sprint to fire to be that much faster and then have your ADS speed slow. So if you ever have to rely on ADS speed, aka slide canceling, then you're just gonna aim down slow and get deleted. So that's why I feel like quick draw is a must. You also can try out the ergonomic if you want. You just don't have as much speed when it comes to ADS, but it does help you out with the slide and dive to fire speeds. And for the fifth and final attachment, I was running rapid fire. Rapid fire increases this gun's TTK and makes it significantly better. The same thing that I use on the aims is practically what I use for the Kilo. Since the guns are damn near the same, the aims has around the same damage per bullet and has the same fire rate. It just makes it a no-brainer. Since the aims is cold with the rapid fire attachment, I was like, the Kilo gotta be cold with it too. As you guys can see, the fire rate is 822 rounds per minute, but without it, it's 750. That's a dramatic difference, so that's why I decided to run it. And honestly, the TTK, insane. Close range, medium, and long range. Rapid fire is definitely a must attachment, and even with the rapid fire on, it does nerf the bullet velocity, the damage range, the recoil, but that's why I ran those other attachments to help counter this nerf. The only thing I'm not countering is the bullet velocity nerf, which, as I mentioned, you guys could drop the long barrel and slap on the reinforced to counter that nerf, and then the gun is good entirely. But I just felt like this bullet velocity 790 is not too bad. That's why I felt like I wasn't forced to run the reinforced barrel. But if you guys want to try it out, go go ahead. But yeah, this is the class setup I was running for the Kilo. Honestly, best build in the entire game for the gun. I didn't feel like the gun really needed an optic because iron sight's actually pretty good. But if you guys plan on like running 8 attachments, you can run a reflex for an optic. For the underbarrel, you can slap on the vertical foregrip to help out with recoil stabilization and horizontal, which the gun doesn't really have. You can slap on the precision just in case you guys stand still a lot. Your gun won't get aiming idle sway. Or you can slap on the ranger foregrip that helps out with recoil stabilization, sprinting movement speed, which will allow you to run faster, and horizontal recoil. And then for the final attachment, you could just slap on a stock that helps out with your movement speed, for example like the no stock or the balance stock. But yeah, anyways, let me know guys' thoughts down in the comments about this Kilo class setup and what do you guys want to see me post up on next. Whether that's a class setup on a different weapon or going back to an older COD for a video or hopping on Marvel Rivals or trying out that new Fragpunk game when it drops on console, just let me know down in the comments. But now that's over, let's get into this insane gameplay using this Kilo 141 class setup. Alrighty guys, your boy's using the Kilo. I leveled it up, got some attachments for it. Now I'm gonna see if I can go crazy and get a nuke. Or at least get a high kill gameplay. Bro, I don't understand what the hell's wrong with my explosives, dude. Like, dead serious. My explosives seems to have no radius. And did they extend this door? I don't remember being all the way in this crammed corner to where it feels like I'm walking extremely far to get to the doorway. You know what? C might be easier to spawn trap. Maybe. I don't know. I just hope my paddle doesn't, like, glitch out because it's broken somewhat. And sometimes when I click it, it don't work for my crouch. And sometimes it does. I just got all those hit markers. Bro, this grenade launcher is actually trash. I don't understand it, bro. Like, a grenade launcher that has no splash is insane.
They're taking C.
Like, where are the enemies? Where's my team? That's the question. Because my entire team's in the back of the spawn now.
You can't run.
Yep, I knew someone pushed my right. That's why I did that. It's like, I don't know how the hell my team, we were just controlling everything and you guys lost everything in an instant. I'm about to just call out the heart. And then a counter AV gets called up. What are the odds, bro? Bro, I never liked how a counter AV can literally counter a harp. UAV okay, but a fucking harp, dude? Man, that pisses me off. I just called it up and then a counter AV immediately after, bro. I wasted so much of that damn harp.
Target deleted. I'm not your enemy. Mover.
My teammates are just getting bopped, bro. I can't move. They're at both sides. I got to go.
5 targets down.
And I get sniped. 25 is good enough. I'll work with that because that pissed me off. Why has a harp always been able to be countered by a counter AV? It makes no sense. I did not go on a fucking 12 kill streak to get countered by a streak that can get literally done in 5.
Securing Alpha.
Gosh, bro. The moment I called it out, counter AV called out. It's like, there's no way the timing was that perfect. I wasted my heart, bro. If that harp would have been, I mean, counter AV would have been called out a second earlier, we would have been chilling, bro. Stuck. They just keep coming out at the same time. I'm so mad. Could have got a nuke. I mean, I still can, but look at my team. They're just feeding everything. I'm going up top. Let me make it up.
Losing Bravo.
Bruh, there's no f***ing way.
We're losing Alpha. Hostile NUKE drop detected.
Hell out of here, bro.
Location.
Taking C.
Incoming stun.
We're losing Alpha.
Assault.
Taking Bravo underway. We control Zone C.
Requesting recoil bomb.
UAV established overhead. UAV fuel check 50%. All machine available.
Hey, one, bro.
You're supposed to be the CIA's jet.
Stand by.
We're flying on fumes. UAV returning to base.
And I get bopped. Well, that was good enough, I guess, bro. I definitely could have got a nuke with a kilo. It's easy. It's just my team sucks always. Like, the moment I leave a flag, that's where the enemies go. To the flag I just left.
Losing Bravo.
It was
Double B.
We lost, bro. It don't matter. That same one guy has been flanking all game, bro. Oh, triple capped, huh?
5 kill.
Losing A.
Thank you.
War machine prepping fire.
Now my team wants to start playing good and triple capping. I tell you, brother.
Establish hardpoint
Timeline
station.
expired. UAV are
Operator establishing score streak.
Losing A. Lost Alpha. Securing
Fuck.
red throws until you drop.
Happen again.
Woo. Bro, we almost won. It's called spawn trapping, brother. 76 and 10. Dude, we're talking about camping. It's called spawn trapping. I'm in your spawn. Where else can I go? YouTube camping. YouTube camping. I'm in your spawn. Where else can I go? Am I supposed to fall back so you guys can push up? Am I supposed to run to your spawn on your flag so you flip? Like, what are you talking about? I'm in your spawn. Spawn trapping. I can't go any further without flipping. I'm trying to get kills consistently, not flip the spawns to throw you guys off and get a chance to win. No, you're lost. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to slap on the post notifications so you miss the latest and greatest videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Peace.